Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. One of the many great things about the Katie Taylor Chantelle Cameron rematch, one of the many great things was the reaction by Katie afterwards, when she immediately spoke of a third fight, a trilogy fight, a decider. Okay, because this is something that's been definitely lacking, and there seems to be this really irritating narrative that's grown, whereby fighter A will win the first fight, fighter B will win the second fight, and suddenly the narrative is, well, fighter B got their revenge, and that's it. No. Well, they did get their revenge, I suppose you could say, but the point is, there's still 1-1. Fighter A won the first fight, fighter 2 won the second fight, so what's the logical step? You have a decider. Now, if you go back in boxing history, I mean, Muhammad Ali had several trilogies. You know, Joe Frazier, obviously, Ken Norton, which is sometimes forgotten. Sugar Ray Robinson had several title fight trilogies. If you go way back, and you're talking about, say, for example, the Murderers Row lot, they fought each other God knows how many times. When the colour bar was in place, a lot of the excellent black fighters would have to fight each other. Multiple times, many more than 3 times, many more. This was a usual thing, Zale Graziano's another one that springs to mind. You had, the notion was, okay, you win the second fight, but you've still got to win another one. And, more recently we've had, Morales and Barrera, and Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti. So this is a relatively new thing, whereby revenge is kind of usurps the first fight. Now, a few examples would be sort of recently you had Chris Eubank knocking out Liam Williams. Chris had been knocked out in the first fight much quicker than when he stopped Williams. But as a matter, it's revenge. And, there haven't always been trilogies, because if you go back to Lennox Lewis, I mean, I like Lennox, massive Lennox Lewis fan. I followed his career from start to finish. I think he was a brilliant fighter. But, he went one each. He got his revenge on McCall and more spectacularly against Ruckman. But it's still 1-1. Don't forget, Ruckman knocked him out. And okay, Lewis came back and won a second fight. But a third fight seemed like a natural to me, and it never came to fruition. So I'm really pleased to hear Katie say, come on, let's do a third one. Let's do it at Croke Park. I mean, what an event that would be. The Irish, there haven't been a lot of big time boxing shows in Ireland, and part of that is because of a certain Mr. Kinahan and so on, and what happened, at the Regency Hotel and all the rest of it. But when you put a big show on for the Irish, they really come out, and that atmosphere, I mean, it was just spilling through the screen as I was watching it. They know how to have a good time, the Irish. Come on, I mean, we all know that anyway. But marvellous bunch. I know Irish people, got Irish friends, and when I go out with them, it's always a great crack. Great laugh. But yeah, a third fight at Croke Park. It's a natural. It's an absolute natural. And the only little caveat I have here is that someone did mention it. Might have been Hearn mentioned it, or he was asked about it, and he said, "Well, a rematch with Serrano is another option." No, we don't want to hear that, because although Amanda Serrano definitely does deserve a rematch, I want to see this Chantelle Cameron, Katie Taylor trilogy in the history books. Because don't forget, Chantelle Cameron, to her absolute credit, twice went to Ireland. And okay, they're sticking money on the table and saying, go to Ireland. She's like, yeah, thank you very much. But she was a champion on both occasions. She went over to Ireland. She even offered to go down to 135 to fight for Katie's belts as well as her own. And that wasn't on. But Chantelle Cameron is a very good fighter and has definitely played her part in this big slice of women's boxing history. So I think she deserves that third fight without a shadow of a doubt. And Katie Taylor, the fact that she was talking immediately about that, my respect for her, which was up in the heavens anyway, is just got even bigger. What a marvellous fighter. They're both good fighters, but Katie, what a legend. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this issue? I think we need a return to the trilogy, to where rather than this repeat or revenge crap, we need no. If it is revenge, we want a third one. We want a third fight. It's a natural. Anyway, let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and hit the like button. Spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. We got loads of views over the weekend. Far more than I've ever had in a 24-hour period on this channel. Amazing. Everyone loves Katie, what can I say? But anyway, comments below, I'll answer them, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.